What's going on, everybody? As you may be able to see, I am using a bit of a different video format because I want to try this out and just see if it works better for you guys, just because I feel like it will be easier to see my gameplay. But otherwise, I'm running a Princess Rocket Spam cycle deck. Now, this deck was actually used by most of the top 10 people, or I think at least half of the top 10 people this season. So this deck is incredibly good, and I actually used it for the double Evo tournament, and I got 14 wins before I ended up losing. So I got a good amount of the rewards as well, so I really just wanted to showcase this deck and how good it is. So this deck, your main damage is going to be from your princess and your rocket. So you really want to use your rocket when it becomes 2x elixir, or when they spend heavy elixir, like they place an inferno tower, or they place a lightning spell or a rocket. It's like a trade-off. So as you guys can see, this deck is super defense heavy. I'm going to go Tesla right there, and then I'm going to log his Firecracker and his Pekka. And then I could go Knight near my Tesla just to drag the Pekka, and then my Tesla's going to start doing damage. So right here, I'm going to go E-Spirit on his Firecracker just so he doesn't do extra damage. So I'm going to place Princess right away, just because Princess is the card that you really want to be getting chip damage with. And right there, you guys can see I got 2 hits right there. That's really good for me. Any hits with the Princess is amazing, just because it does do some good damage after a while. Like, you don't even realize it does really heavy damage. But since it only shoots like so slow, you don't really realize how good the damage is. So he goes Evo Wizard. My Evo Tesla should destroy the shield right there. There it goes. And then I don't really have to place anything for it. I know my Dagger Duchess will take it out. Alright, so I'm just going to chill here for a second. So I do have my Evo Skeletons. I'm not going to try to hold on to them for a while. I honestly try to, like, always hold on to my Evos for the perfect moment. But there's no perfect moment. You just got to keep doing it. You just got to keep playing with your cards. So I'm honestly just going to go for a little... Oh, no. I'm going to go for a Rocket when his Pekka gets a bit closer, just because 2x Elixir is coming in too. And I do have Evo Skellies, and I will get my Tesla in my next rotation. Or after Little Prince. I mean, that's my fault. Alright, so E-Spirit is going to hit that Tesla. Or he's going to hit that Pekka. I'm going to log the Firecracker and everything right there. Then I'm going to go Tesla down low. And then that Pekka should die without even me needing to place the Evo Skellies. His Executioner gets baited by the Knight. And then the Hog Rider just gets baited right there. No, I already have Princess on the field. I can't talk right now. Ooh, so he went Executioner in the back. Hopefully my Rocket could hit it. Please. Yes, it hit it. That's perfect. Oh my god. That's perfect for me. Alright, so my Princess isn't going to hit it right there, but I will go Log just to kill the Firecracker and do some damage to the Wizard. Even though I didn't really need to do that, I just wanted to do more damage to the Wizard as well. So we place his Hog Rider. I'm going Knight, so as soon as that Wizard dies, I'm going Princess. So I went Princess just because the Knight is going to protect everything right in front right there. So he actually used his Golden Knight ability, but it didn't attract to my Princess, so that's really bad for him. So I'm actually going to use my Evo Skellies here. I've been holding on to them for so long. I need to just use them at some point and just like rotate. So this is where Rocket really starts coming in. I'm just going to start rocketing the tower just because he can't do a lot if I just start rocketing the tower a bunch. So he does go Pekka at the bridge. That is pretty well played by him, knowing I just used 6 Elixir. But since I do have Evo Tesla, I don't have to worry too much because Evo Tesla is obviously OP. It sucks that it's getting nerfed, but you know what? It's alright. So this is where the cycle comes in heavy. So although that Hog Rider is getting damage on my tower, the cycle in this should help a lot. So I'm going to go Log, and then I should be able to get a Princess down, hopefully, on his tower. If I'm able to get 1 Princess hit on his tower, we should be okay here. But we're going to see. Okay, so he actually goes Golden Knight. I thought he was going to go Pekka, honestly. I feel like that would have been a bit of a better play. But I don't know. I'm not this guy. He's not me, so you know what? It's alright. So I'm actually just going to go Log on his Firecracker and actually do some damage to the tower right there as well, because I just need all the tower damage I could get right now. Alright, so I'm going to go Little Princess in the back, and then I'm going to go Knight, and then I will go Evo Skellies. So those Evo Skellies, yes, the Evo Skellies are doing some major damage right there. So I'm just going to keep cycling my Log. Ooh, the Log didn't end up hitting the Firecracker right there. That does kind of suck, but you know, that's alright, because Evo Tesla is overpowered as hell. So you guys can see this cycle. Once you have Little Prince down, your cycle is 3 cards. Like, 3 card cycle is incredible. So I'm just going to start rocketing here, just because he really can't do a lot. I have a good defense down. Now I'm going to go for another Log, and then once I get 1 more Log down, I should be alright. So I actually do have to go Tesla right by my tower, just so the Hog Rider doesn't end up getting any hits. And then before the game ends, I should be able to Log right there, and then the tower is dead right there. This is such an amazing deck. It is so spammy. It is incredible what you could do with this deck. So we're going to get into the next one. Alright, so going into this next one, we are versing Dumosino. I think that's how you pronounce it. But we are going to start off with skeletons, just a cycle, and then I'm going to go princess, just because I do want to get a cycle off on my Evo Skellies. And it also allows, I can't think of it, no, oh crap. No, it allows my Evo Skellies to get in cycle faster. I don't know why I couldn't just think of that simple word. So, Hog Rider goes down. I'm going to go Tessa just to avoid his Hog Rider, and my Little Prince helps out a bit right there. So this is where the Evo Skellies just come in first before the Princess, so I'm just going to cycle them right away. So I'm actually not going to go Little Prince, or my Princess on his tower right now, just because he obviously was going to place something for the Little Prince right there, and he placed Musketeer, so that was well played that I didn't go. So I'm actually going to go Log here, because he probably is going to get another Hog Rider down in a second. Ooh. Okay, the Tesla does hit the Musketeer. I got so scared that I wasn't going to hit it right there. Alright, so I'm honestly going to go Princess now. Yeah, he went Hog Rider in the back. That's actually bad for him. Just because if he went Hog Rider in the middle, he would have been able to at least distract my Princess. But that wasn't the case. So I'm actually going to go Hog right there. And then I'm going to go Knight on his Musketeer. This deck is literally like the deck he's using, but better. He's using a 2.6 or a 2.9 Hog Cycle, whatever he's using. But this deck is a 2.9 Princess Spam plus Rocket Spam. And I can't talk right now. The defense is so heavy on this deck. It is like so immaculate. So he actually just used his Log. Oh, that's well played by him. He used Log, so I went Princess, but he knew I was going to go Princess since he just used his Log. So he used Cannon. Excuse me. But he actually ended up wasting... Oh my god, excuse me. He actually wasted 2 Elixir with that Log, kind of. So he actually was trying to predict the Evo Tesla, but I'm just going to go Evo Skellies right there. So he actually wasted 3 Elixir, so I'm just going to Rocket right there since he did waste Elixir. He just wasted his Evo Ice Spirit. I don't know why he just placed that right there. He definitely could have used that on my Knight or something. That's the one thing with Evo Ice Spirit, is that you can't really cycle it because it dies so fast. I feel like one good thing that would make it better is if they added a HP buff to it, but that's just my idea. So I'm actually just going to go Evo Tesla at the bridge right here with the Princess. So he goes Log. That's well played by him. And then I should be okay here, honestly, because I do have my Tesla back in rotation, even though it's not Evo now. I'm just going to Log here. And then I'm going to go Tesla once more. Ooh, I didn't go Tesla in the middle. That was my own fault. Alright, so my Knight should be able to tank everything right there. My E-Spirit should be able to help take out that Hog Rider. I'm just going to Log right there because I'm pretty sure I do need a Log to help fully take out that Log. And then I go Knight on his Musketeer to help take that out. And then I'm going to go Little Prince just to help take out that other Knight. So this is where the Rocket Cycle spam is going to start coming in, because he is not going to allow me to get any Princess hits right here, because he knows it is pretty devastating for him if I do get any hits. There goes the Evo Ice Spirit. That's a bit better of a use, but still not amazing. Oh god, this is bad. This was really bad placement for me. So, okay, that's alright. So I placed my Tesla on his Void, but I ended up placing the Knight there just to help take it out. Oh, please, Knight die. Please, Knight dice to the Musketeer. No, the Musketeer didn't get hit. Okay, that's actually kind of bad. Alright, so I'm going to have to go Tesla a little down low, and then I'm going to go Log, just help everything. Evo Skellies, please do work. Evo Skellies, please do work. Yes! Evo Skelly! No! Alright, it's alright. Our Dire Duchess just needs to get some reload there. Alright, we're alright. We're back in the game. Please get... please, please. Okay, okay. Our Princess got 1 hit. I can't talk right now. I'm like so like dumbfounded by it, just how I'm playing. Alright, so Log on the Skellies right there. Alright, so his Hog Rider dies right there. He's just trying to go with any type of push he can right now. He's panicking a lot, as you guys can see. Okay, he's cycling. That's what he's doing. He's not even... well, he is panicking, but... I got my Evo Tesla down right there. And then my Knight should be able to help kill that Musketeer. Or the Little Prince right there should. So I'm going to start Rocket Cycling here, honestly. Just because I do need any cycle I could get right now. Even though... okay. I should be okay here. If I just place a Tesla... no, I actually don't need to place a Tesla at all. Alright, so I'm not even going to go for a defense here, because I already know I won this match. That's GG's. This is the second match. You guys can see how overpowered this match is. Like, this deck is honestly so incredible. Alright, so going into this next one, we are versing Nurik 0606. So this deck is, like, as you guys can see, it is incredible. So I'm going to go Princess at the bridge once more. Oh, he goes Tess, or Expo right in the middle. That's actually well played by him, because he probably does know that a lot of people are going this Princess deck. Just because this Princess deck, like, I've seen it so much, especially in the Double Evo tournament. I was versing a few people versing this deck, or using this deck. And I feel like those are the people that I lost to in the tournament. I also lost to a few Lava Loon players just because I don't know how to play this deck like amazingly against everything. I'm still learning this deck a bit, but this deck is just amazing in general, as you guys could see from the previous matches. Alright, so his knight is walking up. So I'm honestly just going to go Tesla, and I get a cycle out of the Tesla. He goes Log. So once his knight dies, I will honestly go Princess, but he might go Expo or Tesla at the bridge. Alright, so he's going to go Ice Wizard. He knows my Princess is ready to go whenever. So I'm actually going to go Princess on the left side. Ooh, let's go. We got a Princess shot. Alright, so we actually got some damage down. He's probably not going to get much damage. Yeah, he's going Expo, so I'm going to go Tesla, and then I have my Rocket already going down to kill that Expo right there. So that's perfect for me. He doesn't have a lot to defend my knight, I don't believe, unless he has... Oh, yeah, he placed his knight. I thought he... Because he just uses skeletons, I didn't think he had much right there, but I forgot he did have a knight. So I'm actually going to cycle my Tesla once more. I could have just went Little Prince too, but I'm actually just going to save my Little Prince until 2x Elixir hits. Because maybe I could pull off some just Princess spams or Rocket spams or something. So oh my god, I accidentally placed my Princess far back. That's my own fault. He's probably going to log it, yeah. I could have definitely got a shot off right there. That's my own fault. Alright, so we're going to see what this guy does. Alright, so he's going to go Ice Wizard. I'm actually not going to Rocket right there. That would be a bad play from me. Alright, yeah, there's the Rocket. I knew that would be a bad play. I knew his Tesla was coming, or his Expo. I keep saying Tesla. I knew his Expo was coming in soon. Alright, so my Knight's going to go down. And then he's Evo Tesla's going down. Alright, that's actually bad play for him just because he knows I have Princess. So I don't know why he goes Tesla that far back. So he goes Evo Knight because he knows my Princess is definitely going to get some hits down. He predicted the log. That's well played for him. Alright, so I'm just going to go Evo Skelly just to kill the Evo Knight because I'm not trying to waste a lot right there. And then I'm going to go Knight just to distract the Tesla. And then obviously I went Rocket on the Tesla just to fully kill it. Alright, so this game is probably going to be a bit of like cat and mouse, I guess you could say. It's going to just constantly be me and him chipping damage away at each other's thing, just chasing each other's towers a bit. But, you know, it's alright because we should still be able to win this if I do play this well. So the Rocket will kill the Tesla once again right there. He's just trying to cycle as much as he could. I know he definitely could get a really good cycle down. He's probably waiting for the most elixir he could get right now. He goes Knight on the left side. He's just cycling for another thing. So I'm gonna go LP ability, and then I'm gonna go Evo Tesla because I don't have my Rocket in cycle, but I am able to zap that Tesla and do a, just like distract it from my Evo Tesla. So this guy is playing really well, honestly. So I'm gonna go Evo Skeletons just to help kill that Evo Knight, and then I'm gonna go Tesla. Alright, so I'm actually gonna... No, I can't Rocket. I can't. I was gonna say I'll Rocket, but I can't risk it just because his Expo is obviously doing massive damage. Alright, so I could honestly just try my best to keep logging his tower. Oh, he's Rocketing now. Okay. Okay. I think I do have a faster cycle because he does not have Little Prince. But I could see here. So I'm actually gonna go Skeletons, everything again. He knows if I use my Rocket, he's going to place his thing, though. So I'm going to actually just go Knight and then Tesla. And then I'll go Rocket. Just because I do have a faster cycle, I believe, since I do have Little Prince here. He's Rocketing my Little Prince? Yo, this guy might have actually just, like, gave me the win here. Just because I know for a fact I have a faster cycle, I know. That was really bad Tesla placement, I won't even lie. Okay, this is well played by him, honestly. So I actually do have to go Tesla up high just to kill that Expo. No, it's not going to kill it. Okay. Because I'm really not trying to waste my Rocket, and that's what he's trying to do. So I'm going to go... Oh, yes, he says this is perfect. This is a game-winning match right here. My Evo Tesla should be able to kill his stuff. My Rocket goes down. Please, Rocket, get a hit. And my Log goes down. Let's go. This is GG's. This was such a good matchup. Oh, my God. Good game. That was such a long match, but a good match. All right, so going into this next one. Alright, so we are versing game style 8-bit, or game stale 8-bit, I don't know. So I'm just going to start off with cycling my Skeletons just because I don't really need those for a heavy defense. Alright, so his Royal Ghost will hit that one Skeleton, so I'm honestly just going to go Knight. I could have went knight a second later and could have just saved a tiny bit of health, but it's alright. He actually goes battling ram. That's a bit of a odd play, honestly. Ooh, my log just completely misses his battling ram. That kind of sucks. But you know what? It's okay. Just because my log did hit his firecracker, and it did do, or it did kill it with that little prince help. So I'm gonna go princess on the right side just to deal damage. We're versing another Pekka player, so this is actually kind of an easy matchup if you know how to play against Pekka. Especially with these type of distracting decks, you really just a lot of the time want to try to go Tesla with like skeletons like I just did, and just do massive damage, just because with these distracting type of decks, your Tesla is your main big damage dealer, especially like Little Prince too, just because Little Prince does ramp up its attack, but Tesla is a lot more of your main damage dealer, or like I guess your main damage dealer for defense, just because of how much damage it does do. It does 230 per hit compared to Little Prince, where it has to ramp up, and Little Prince isn't a building, so it doesn't like attract anything like Hog Rider. So I'm just gonna log all of that right there. I could just use my Evo skeletons right here. I'm not gonna hold on to them like I did in the previous matches. That's honestly just a bad play for me. So I actually have to go knight here just so the barbs don't get hits. That was a really good like last second knight, just because I thought his one barb was gonna get a hit, but it didn't. So I'm going princess on the right side just so I could deal some damage to his tower, and he actually has to like stop it. He can't just let my princess stay there, and if he did, I would get even more damage. That's how you want to play princess. You really want to keep applying pressure and make them play cards so they have to defend. So I'm already at my princess rotation pretty much, so I could go little prince in the back, I believe, and then yeah, here comes 2 elixir, so I'm gonna go little prince in the back, and then I'm gonna go princess, so I get 3 cycles until my next princess, which is really easy. So if you use any champion, you could do 3 cycles. Like if you guys just saw, I got my princess back already after I just placed 3 cards. It is incredible, like having 3 cycles. It's really overpowered. So my princess actually ends up getting hits on tower right here. This is really good. So I'm actually gonna log just to kill that fire. Oh, the firecracker doesn't even go on that side. Okay, word. Alright, so I'm gonna go Evo Tesla. So this is kind of bad for me here, just because he does have a lot of stuff on the board, but I could just go log. I'm gonna go little prince as my heavy damage on the right side instead of my Tesla. I could go knight up high just to attract that Pekka, and now we have a really good defense here. He goes Pekka at the other side of the bridge, excuse me. So I'm just gonna go skeletons, and then I could go firecracker or log for that firecracker. So this guy isn't playing that well. He's kind of playing like he's getting a little bit nervous now. Ooh, that firecracker got 1 hit on my tower. That's actually kind of bad for me, just because I don't want him to get a bunch of hits on my tower. That would suck for me. I'm going princess of the bridge. Please don't predict it. Let's go. I did get a hit on the tower. Ooh, please get 1 more. Yes, I got 1 more hit. So I'm not gonna log right there. There's no need for a log, just because my Tesla will protect everything right there. That would have been a waste of a log, honestly, but I could have got some damage done to his tower, but you know what, it's completely okay. I don't really need like all that damage. So I'm actually gonna rocket his Pekka right here, and I get some good damage on his tower too. So this should be a good defense for me. It shouldn't be much of a problem to defend this at all. Alright, so he's actually playing decently well. He's rushing both sides. I don't know why he's... Honestly, he shouldn't have left his Pekka alone. His Pekka needs support. So his Pekka is going to die right there. And then I'm honestly just going to start rocketing his tower, because I know he just wasted so much elixir right there. And I know, like, if I just get my little prince down, I just keep cycling, I'm going to win this match no matter what. So my Tesla ends up killing his Evo, or his E-Wizard, not Evo. And then I could just go Tesla and skeletons once again. This is how you really want to play up against Pekka. Like, he's going to try to bridge spam, but it's really hard to bridge spam against distracting decks, especially if you're also using something like Giant or Golem or something like that. Like, these distracting decks, the fact that you could cycle to a new Tesla so fast just makes this deck so good and so viable. So this guy's really just rushing. He knows 1 more rocket and he's dead. So I'm just going to try and protect here really well. See if my little prince can maybe get a hit. No, it's not going to get a hit. But you know, that's alright. We're just going to rocket his thing once more, and we win that game. So as you guys can see, this deck is absolutely incredible. So I'm actually going to go to the menu and just show. I played 4 matches. I might not show all the matches in the recording, but I played 4 matches and I have 0 losses. 0 losses with 4 matches. And this was how a lot of my games went in the Double Evo tournament. So I could even show the proof here if you guys want proof. If I go down to Double Evo, you guys can see I won 14 matches right here. Yeah, there we go. I won 14 matches, and then I lost on my 14th, after my 14th win, which does suck. But I did end up claiming most of the rewards except for the last magical chest. But it's alright, because I got everything I really wanted. But anyways, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see the deck once more, here it is. This deck is absolutely incredible. I would totally recommend using it in the current meta because sadly, Evo Tesla and Little Prince and Evo Knight are getting nerfed in the next update. So it is going to suck in the next update. This deck is still probably going to be viable, but the fact that Little Prince doesn't have his charge does kind of suck, even though I don't even think I used any of the Little Prince charges in those matches, so maybe it will still be viable, but the fact that Evo Tesla will be getting nerfed does suck also. But I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and sub. Otherwise, have a great day, you guys.